And now, on with the show.
Microphone check 1 2 1 2. Are we on?
Are we on?
We're good podcast.
That's right.
I did.
Good.
That's
Just
the
in
one
case we get kicked off because I'm still on the Facebox restriction. But somehow, even restricted, I became a top fan of our final feud.
Nice.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, and you got a little button that says, do you want to display status? Like, fuck yeah.
I did. So same thing popped up on mine, but it was like a week ago. They were like, "Hey, our final feud. You're a top fan. Display badge." I was like, "Yes, please. Thank you very much.
I don't even know what I'm doing
Please
that, but it's
and
awesome.
thank you." I got one for them. I got one for Trial by Stone. Let's see, our final feud, Trial by Stone, and Phil. I got a top fan thing.
I got one for NPR today. I'm
Did you?
Pretty happy with that.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got. Yeah.
I got one, the Private Tyrant, our final
I got
feud,
theirs.
and Kitty Sweats.
Yes.
Kitty Sweats.
Here we
Kitty
go.
Sweats.
Ooh.
I'm here for it.
Let's talk about
He's
that.
like, guys like that.
Just Kitty Sweats.
Let's
Look at
go.
this. Look at this guy.
Cody!
All right, so this guy is actually supposed to be sitting in that chair right there that Rob has his arm on.
You can't really see.
They're stuck right
There
below
is
the
a chair here.
We got a bunch of rain over on this side of the planet, so
It was a really bad thunderstorm. It like shook my house.
Yeah.
that was a
pretty
good one.
It was.
That a good one.
It was a really good one.
Fuck yeah, dude, the apocalypse.
My 100-pound pit bull was underneath my desk, and I'm like, "Dude, you don't fit. You don't fucking fit." And he like kept putting his head on my lap because I sit cross-legged in my chair. I'm like, "Dude, go!" And he just was like shaking. I'm like, "Dude, you're 100 fucking pounds. Why are you scared? Big fucking baby."
All right.
Tammy.
Heart. You do heart things. What's this one? Heart thing.
Wait, it's gotta be those there. He said, "Here we go.
You only got half one.
Here, here, Rob. I got you. I got you. It's a broken one.
Yep.
It's broken. It's broken. We got Bree.
Oh, there she is.
Bree. She says, "Twinsy." Rob.
Bree, what up?
What am I top liver over here?
I mean, you're not cool, Bree.
Count?
You're not cool, Bree.
Thanks. Yeah.
Hey, there's my brother from another fucking mother.
And then we got who else? We got Cody. Next
Cody.
Wednesday, I'm coming for sure. Next Wednesday, I'm coming for sure.
Yeah, well, next Wednesday we have somebody lined up.
Yeah, we do.
So it's going to be a minute because we actually have a
Hasn't
few.
confirmed, but
Yeah.
it's in the works.
Yeah, we got a few shows.
We do. What we got? We got
Tammy with all the hearts
Tammy
back.
Hart. Buck. We got Buck.
And you guys fucking fuck. That isn't correct.
Why, thank you.
He is correct.
Why, thank you. We got Russ.
What up, man? Kevin Hans. So yeah, today we're just kind of doing some random stuff. We reached out to a few bands, and apparently we need to teach bands how to open emails.
No, we're not cool enough.
Never even read
Never.
the emails.
2 bands.
Really?
Never read them.
Yeah.
One of them did respond, but did not confirm anything. And the other one,
It's just
We just need to start getting people's fucking phone numbers. Not that people answer the phone, but
well, not only
I would
but
load
look,
them the
this
fuck
is
up.
this is their promotional avenue. This
Yeah.
is the
Right. No, I check emails daily for the band.
Yeah.
Every day.
exactly.
that's because you're a smart fucking guy.
right?
Must.
Right?
Yeah. So I think Tyler is going to set up a class.
Yeah.
Band camp.
Okay.
Sort
that's what we-
of how to check emails.
How to check emails, yeah.
How do you have long
So
hair?
what you do is
How are you
you
wearing
open your browser.
What's the browser?
I never take the student off.
It is hot.
I have it every day.
You do weird up. I mean, I'm not judging you for wearing it, but goddamn, you're not a hard man.
I am God, I'm so fucking hot right now.
It's fucking brutal.
Cool.
Jeremy's killing
I'm
us.
glad it works for you.
Jeremy's killing us. I think that's the plan.
And you
Are you trying to get on my life insurance?
Look, saunas are expensive. I think Premier is the only one with a sauna, so I should be charging you guys like $60 a month.
I mean, I'm cool with that.
Just sitting here.
I'm cool with that.
I'm not gonna charge you because then that means Rocky to wear a towel.
Who else we got? We got
Hold on, I
Rusted
gotta,
the Devil Horn.
I gotta back up, yeah.
We got Buck.
It
He's
says
a top rock. Jeremy the Bike Ride Street, by the way.
Good,
I
good.
forgot
I'm
my
very
glasses at
glad.
home, by the way. My bad.
I'm very glad. And when it don't, I am the guy to see.
Timmy!
Yeah, they are missing out. Yeah. I
Big
mean,
facts.
this is a promotional avenue for you guys. We don't have to do this. We want to do this for Tallahassee music community. So
The Florida music community.
yeah. I mean, we'll
That's
start
fine.
here. We'll expand out to other areas.
Yeah.
So they really.
Nothing.
I mean, if you guys, if you guys want to lose, go ahead. Don't answer those emails. Don't give a fuck. What are you gonna do?
That part. That part.
We got Samantha.
Samantha.
There she
Hi,
is.
Samantha.
Oh boy, I know she's gonna hit us with some questions.
Yes! I love Samantha questions.
She does ask the best questions.
Speaking of questions, why don't we go ahead and ask everybody to throw some in the chat for us?
Yeah. We got lots of questions. What do you guys want to talk about tonight? What are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Embrace the random.
Embrace
Yeah.
the random. It doesn't matter. Ask and we will answer. But before we do that, I want to talk to Kai real quick. So,
Yes, let's talk this with a
so one, you're a badass fucking guitarist. Like, I am blown away every single time I see you play. Like, you are fucking
I
amazing.
finally got to see him play.
Yeah, you were behind. You were behind in the back. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the first show I got to see where I was actually out in the crowd, and I was like,
Oh god, he was a badass, wasn't he?
and wearing all that shit. The
Yeah.
mask, the makeup,
Yeah.
the fucking contacts.
I like to make it a show.
You walked out and I was like, Kai, and you're like, and kept going. I'm like, oh, serious.
No.
It's so
I go
serious.
into like a head zone.
I know.
The bandmates to tell you.
I got
don't
you.
talk.
That's
I
always
got
there.
The same
I totally
30
get
minutes before I go on, I'm quiet.
Yeah.
I totally get it. Open up the comments so you can see him, by the way.
No, see, this is going to be a surprise for us. I don't want you getting ahead there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
fine,
let's
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, so I want to know, our final few, what you got coming up?
We are working on recording a song with Josh.
Mm-hmm.
We're working on a song right now to try to get it released. We're finishing up vocals next week, I believe.
Nice.
And then hopefully the next week after that, if it's mixed and mastered, just release it.
Oh, yeah.
We're looking forward to it.
What are we looking at for shows?
So, say that.
Fans, take notes.
He is prepared. He has
Fans, take
I
notes.
have
everything.
the website pulled up.
I also want to also preface that he is probably younger than all y'all out there. Take notes.
Yeah.
Just saying. I'm just saying.
Unless Landon is in the chat.
Yeah.
Landon, are you
Landon.
here?
Speaking of, happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Oh,
Landon!
yes, happy
Okay, Lane.
That's right, y'all. I'm in juice, eyeballs,
I couldn't find the damn video.
Couldn't find the video.
Couldn't find the
You
video.
want to
Holy
talk about?
crap.
You want to talk about number one fans? That's it. He's always watching at our shows every
Always.
time, whenever he's
Dude.
there.
Always.
Dude, does that guy bring some energy or what?
Oh my god!
I was at
I love that guy.
I was at a random ass show at the Warrior, and these fucking bands from Jacksonville and Pensacola that goddamn nobody had heard of, and Landon and Jarrett were both out there fucking supporting the bands. It was so cool. It unfortunately was just them too.
Yeah,
But yeah, those guys are always out there.
I love that guy. But we do have shows. We got Pegasus Long in
Okay.
Tampa on the 07-08. We have.
Sorry, I killed Jerry.
What did you do?
I gave him my baby.
Oh, you don't like it?
God, it's good. I got a fucking uniform plugged in the mouth.
Oh my God.
I don't know if everybody had to ask, but it's not pleasant to think of it.
Couple rain.
It's one of those.
Justice Pub in Jacksonville, 08-06.
Okay.
And then the one that I'm looking forward to the most is 41 for Freedom, 24th Annual Cultural Run. So all the proceeds go to Navy and Marine Corps Relief Society.
Nice.
That's on 08-20. Let's see. I have written down, all vehicles are welcome. It's $25 per rider, $5 per passenger. It'll have raffle prizes, low country boiled, door prizes, live music from Our Final Few starts at 6, and then 150 best hand, 50 worst hand, free T-shirts for the first 75 riders, and then the final stop for all that is the Armed Forces MC Clubhouse.
Nice. That is awesome.
We're trying to get some bands, some Tallahassee bands to go play them.
Oh,
So we're
that-
talking to Josh Traffic
okay.
to try and get him to.
That would be awesome. That would be so cool. And I have a soft spot for anybody that maybe for like military proceeds.
Yeah, that's because my great uncle started this before he had passed away, and his brother, my other great uncle, kept it going because he's in that motorcycle club also, and I grew up there. So
Yeah.
it's like another home for me.
Yeah, I get that.
So I'm definitely looking forward to playing that show there.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Now we gotta get Kyle on the bike.
Yeah, there we go. There
Hey,
we
guys,
go.
can I ask you to speak up a little bit, please, sir?
He's in the mic.
Speaking up,
Yeah, speak up just a little bit for us.
okay.
Thank
How
you.
about out there in chat land? Can everybody hear Tyler?
Oh, we're opening up the comments now, huh?
Yep, you ready?
I
All right,
just,
we're ready. Let's do
I
it.
just don't want to be like Holden where I'm like clicking the odd key.
No,
No,
you're
no, you're,
good.
no, you're,
No, you're good.
my loud ass, you're not touching your audio.
Yeah, no, you're
Or
good.
my boy fucking Chris Hill, microphone don't pick him up like me.
Yeah,
Of course, sitting like this doesn't help. He's too cool.
he is.
Yeah, did you
Shut
guys?
up, Chris.
Yeah, did you see the lab with Despite the Irony?
Yeah,
Those guys. So the fucking podcast went chill, went about an hour and a half, and then we just sat out here and got drunk. I found a steel reserve laying in the fucking yard.
Cheers.
Yeah, that shit was fun. It was nice to see the guys.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
All right, Samantha with a question. When a national infrastructure collapses, what commodity would you trade almost anything for?
Oh.
Feet pics.
That actually kind of makes sense.
Can I say to be more because apparently that's been a thing in the last 48 hours?
I don't know if you're going to want to do dragon right now.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, you could say something generic like food.
Rob, you're killing me. Rob, you're killing me. That's our air. How am I going to breathe? I'm going to die right here in the studio,
You'll
and
be able-
Jeremy's going to have to bury me somewhere. on the property.
So you breathe through your mouth and your nose.
It's not really working when there's no oxygen to breathe because you stopped it from circulating. I'm going to die of a heat stroke, and Jeremy is going to bury me on his property.
I'm going to say earplugs. That's what.
So besides the food side, it has to be like a guitar.
There you go.
So then,
Yeah, I mean, you would need entertainment.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. Food and water, really good.
Yeah.
Shelter, of course. You can't
Entertainment.
really trade for that.
I mean, we
But
have
what
Kyle
would you
guitars. So
use
that would
to
be
trade
entertaining.
for that stuff, though? Like what are you trading to get food and water? Like, what are you using to trade to get that shit?
I'm not going to say the first thing that came to my mind.
Which is why I
I'm
said
not.
feet pics.
I'm not.
I
Might
know.
be a demand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what. I would say hot lead. Take it.
Okay.
Just fucking take it.
Yeah.
That's mean. That's rude. Can't be rude during the
How rude.
I mean, can you though?
Mm-hmm. Be out there with a hockey mask and fucking dune buggy.
Fuck yeah. Fire what?
Talking on a bullhorn and shit. Kids popping up with a goddamn boomerang. It's like they're Mad Max style.
I was about to say Mad Max stuff.
I just want the gasoline.
Next question is from Buck. If you could get away with punching any celebrity in the face, who would it be?
Ooh,
Bill O'Reilly.
easily. Nope, easy. Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh, that was a good one.
I hate
That's
him
a,
so
Oh, yeah, yeah.
okay, I'm
That's
gonna,
probably
I'm
gonna bite me in
second
the
that
ass in the future,
one. Nah.
but I hate that guy so
I'm
much.
gonna agree with that one.
I'm not a big fan of Machine Gun Kelly.
I already said Nick Cage, but that was just because for no reason. He's
Yeah.
never given me a reason to do
Yeah.
so. It's just his face.
Yeah.
But somebody who would give me a reason, a celebrity that would give me a reason,
Bam Margera.
yeah, you know what? He's earned it.
Oh,
Really?
110%. I met him and he's
Yeah.
a complete fucking dick.
Wow.
Him and Don Vito, I would punch both of them simultaneously, just like line them up, just one right hook, just follow through both of them, like.
One hitter quitters.
Yeah, one hitter quitters. I'm telling you, I will punch both the motherfuckers in the face. Now, Ryan Dunn, when I met him, biggest sweetheart you will ever meet in your life. I would treasure him and wrap him in bubble wrap and save him if he were still alive today. But Bam Margera and Don Vito, I would punch him in the face the moment I got the chance.
Wow.
Hands down. Can't stand Bam Margera. I would fuck him up.
How do you really feel about it?
Oh, I hate Bam Margera.
Okay, I just want to make sure
Yeah, I
that's
know.
clear.
You gonna
Jester's.
show everybody your band tattoo?
Oh, I got that covered up. I was drunk.
Oh, that's
Like, he fucked me over. I'm just kidding. No, I really don't like that much.
Tell us all about it. Well, I don't know. Rob, you go ahead. I'm narrowing them down rapidly, and I'm
You already
eliminating all politics.
oh, Bill O'Reilly.
Bill O'Reilly.
Yeah.
That dude from MSNBC, Rachel Maddow.
Okay.
To that dude.
Okay. Okay.
I heard her face.
Who else we got? Robert, man, y'all sound like you're in a tunnel. Oh, no.
That's right.
That should be taken care of now.
Oh, no.
Hopefully,
no,
hopefully.
No, no, no.
Producer, how are we sounding over there?
Who?
Me?
We're low.
I'm low? Oh, shit. For once in my fucking life.
Speak louder.
I know,
That's right. It says, Jeremy, talk towards the mic. We can't hear you when you look at the people at the table.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
I gotta put my mouth on the mic.
Test.
You can hear me.
Whoa. Whoa. All right,
Oh,
Jimmy.
you can hear me? I can hear you too better.
Okay.
It's
All right.
mostly. Okay.
Our behind the scenes producer is instructing us
You gotta
to speak the fuck up.
Speak up.
And she says, if alien landed in front of you and in exchange for anything you desire, offered you any position on their planet, what would you want? Well, doggy style. Wait, what are we talking?
What?
What happened here?
As we all look at Tammy, like, what the fuck was that?
Kind of.
I had to read that question like 3 times.
That's a good
It depends on.
Offered you any position on their planet.
I want to roll that bitch.
Damn, I don't know.
I mean, like the special one to the fucking Mayan Indians got their hearts cut out and sacrificed to the god. That was a good spot to be in back in the day. So I don't know. If I
With
want that.
the sacrifice?
Yeah, wouldn't want that one. Be like, all right, I want to be king, and they're like, cool, we killed that guy at the end of the day. Boom, well, king.
Okay.
It really depends.
I would not want any leaders. I would not want any leadership positions.
No,
Nah, I'm a follower now.
Hmm.
I'm not much of a leader anymore.
Is that supposed to be like a? Are you predicting the future here in our career paths here, Rob? Is that what that is?
And that's all I've got to say about that.
No comment.
That is all I've got to say about that. Hey, I know what I would be. I would be the town drunk.
Hey!
Yes, every town needs
Hey!
that crazy fucking guy that fucking walks around town.
Yes.
You know, he's either mumbling
I'd be the instigator.
He's either mumbling or he's fucking yelling at random people, and people are like, "What the fuck is he talking about?"
I would be the instigator because I would be the one to be like, do it,
Do it.
do it,
Do it now.
do it.
Yeah. So the position that I want is town drunk. Yeah, that would be fun.
I need more. I practically drink it. By the way, guys, vodka and blueberry Red Bull, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Also, water's pretty good too. So
Oh no.
Did you say fish fucking that?
And we're back.
Yeah.
oh, we came back. Okay,
All right.
yes, we're done.
All right,
here.
next question.
Yeah, Rob says I can't hear shit.
Oh,
Yeah, that should be taken care of now.
okay.
Sorry
Yeah,
about
that was before I closed the door.
Samantha has emoji.
What is that?
I can't tell.
I think
Is that a shooting star?
it's
It's
an
like a
alien.
fire.
Oh.
That's what that is.
That's right.
Jeremy-
throws food. So they
So
won't need
there we
that.
go.
That is correct.
Bree said, what did Bree say?
It's not clicking.
Hold please. Oh, we're back.
Hey!
All right. Bree says.
Dingle Blacks on
What did Bree say?
all three
Laughing my
says-
fucking ass off.
Yeah.
And then she
then
said
say,
drama queen.
Drama queen.
I am. I'm hot. I don't like being hot. Samantha says, what's something you've done that was extremely embarrassing at the time, but turned out incredibly helpful to your music career?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Ooh, I almost
We need to put that in
enjoy
our
this one.
fucking pocket for
Yeah.
the other bands that we have in. Damn.
I know Kai's.
What? Who's that? I can't think of one.
Played a 2-man show.
Oh. Yeah, that did happen. Addison's not going to see this.
Story time.
Yeah, Addison's not watching. Yeah, that happened. That did happen. It was our second show. We set up, and then Addison left and didn't come back. And we were freaking out. And we were like, you know what? Screw it. We're here. We're just going to play without drums. And then we just played the show. And as far as helpful, I think it gave both me and Colton confidence as in
Yeah.
just play.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter how crappy it is without drums or whatever, just play.
How you say it, Rob?
Shit!
And then, we're back. And then it was helpful because I have a backup set list in case I does that again on the computer with his drums on it.
That's right.
So I am prepared for if he doesn't show up.
Cool.
So I learned from that.
It's great.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Learn from it.
What about you guys? Y'all are the musicians. I'm not.
What'd you do?
Jam with some really shitty fucking people.
Ooh, done that.
And anytime you deal with shitty people, you learn who they are and how to avoid them.
There you go. Can you pass me one of those, please?
I didn't have much of a music career, by the way. I mean, I had a little bit of one. I played a few shows, but to say that I had a music career was laughable at best.
Gotta be more confident.
What a dick.
Thank you.
Who are you, Jeremy?
Kai's the nice
Yes.
one, so he doesn't get. You know.
That's tough because I don't really get embarrassed.
You don't care? Who's that?
I do care, but I'm just like, fuck it, you know, what happens. You've got very little control over
I'm
shit.
sure there's one where you're like,
Continue. I'm going to change my answer, but please continue.
I mean, there's been times where I've had batteries down on stage and I've had to swap guitars mid-song.
Mhm.
Not really embarrassing, just like, yeah, it is what it is. In fact, we played a show one time and the song Destroyer has this long-ass bass intro. And I ran through it one time fine, and then the second time through, I just tied my fingers in a knot and fucked it up. It was terrible. It was like, and when I got off stage, this kid was like, dude, you fucked that up. And I was like, nah, cuz I just rewrote it. I just rewrote it on the spot.
oh my god.
Sorry, guys. I'm still getting a report.
One embarrassing thing I had happen recently, and it was done me no good, but it was kind of funny, was a friend asked, hey, we need you to come sit in with this blues player to lay down some bass tracks. It's just going to be, you know, a couple songs. You'll just sit there, wear headphones, you know, listen to the song a couple times and just lay down a bass track. I'm like, cool. I get there, the entire band is set up. They're like, all right, ready, song one. And I was like, hold on. What do we play? What's the song? And they're like, oh yeah, it goes, you know, here, and then here, and then here, and then here, and then here. So I made notes real quick and just completely fucking forgot how to play bass. I ran through that 2 times. I kind of just laid down some real basic shit, and I was like, I gotta get out of here. Yeah, it's not a good idea to agree to that. Didn't work out well, but it didn't do shit for me. Ready? Go, Rob.
Changing my answer, yeah. Also in the vein of shitty people, I let a musician borrow a Marshall practice amp.
1 second. Try that.
What?
Scoot that camera over more so
you
you
get
get more Rob.
Testing.
That's fine.
We're
Oh,
good.
was the mic off?
Yeah, I had all the channels muted.
Dick.
Can you guys hear us better now?
How about now?
I
Does
just
it sound
looked over
better?
and saw.
Sound better?
Mic
you
check,
hear us?
mic check. 1 2 1 2.
Anyhow,
Is there
Sorry,
a delay? Yeah. Anyways, go
I
ahead.
went to rap mode.
yeah, let a musician borrow a Marshall practice amp.
I know this story.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Now I'm not going to say his name. He is a prominent musician
Yes.
in the Tallahassee music scene.
Yes.
And I'm not going to throw him under the bus. This was a long fucking time ago, but I have not forgotten that shit.
Cool.
Yep, I let somebody borrow a Marshall practice amp, and he fucking ghosted my ass.
Oh,
I got another embarrassing moment.
I actually have one too.
Why don't you go first?
I've thought of it. So, I'm also not going to name names, but we worked with this dude to record a song called Lovely Bones.
Lovely Bones?
Lovely Bones. We were 2 months in, and we told this guy, hey, this guy came to us and was like, hey, we can record you. And we're like, okay, cool. We still haven't had it back yet. 6 months ago, we recorded it.
Yep.
Haven't gotten it back. And I grew from that because, and this is an important lesson for all the children out there. I always do that anytime I'm on here. I always spread education with this stuff. Always listen to what the guy has mixed or girl has mixed before.
Yes.
Probably a good idea.
We didn't think of that at the time.
Yeah.
It was the excitement of, oh my gosh, we want to get recorded. That's awesome.
Hell
Now
yeah.
we're pretty much like, okay, what do you got? Because we paid this dude $200. We could have gone to Nashville and recorded a song and had it done for $200.
Right.
And we still haven't had it back. And I'm like, I think we brought that up on the first time we were here. Still nothing. So always make sure that you listen to their mixes beforehand.
Okay.
That makes sense.
You know, we
So-
can kind of take a little bit of advice from what he's saying. You know, listening to sound and everything, and making sure that microphones are on. Yeah. So listening to the mix before.
You know, I was gonna say another embarrassing thing,
Is this?
but I can't change it, so really don't give a fuck. Is what it is. We went through 20-something minutes of muted microphones.
wow.
Well, when we did our thing Monday, our meeting,
Yep.
I mute the table
Oh.
Yeah.
because all the table mics are run through that board,
Yep.
and then my microphone is run through that board. So yeah, I had all this shit muted.
Mhm.
Well,
My bad, y'all.
So-
it was me.
On that topic of that question, Samantha did have a follow up, and it's right in the middle. Up one more. She said, I said I couldn't answer because I'm not a musician. She said, Jade, you can answer for just life in general and not music.
Mhm.
So I don't know how deep do you want to get on that? Like, is it like just out of curiosity?
yeah,
Like,
let's not go too deep, probably.
okay, well then never mind then. Then I got nothing.
Well, no, I mean, what do you got for an embarrassing story? Did you like shit your pants on accident? And,
No, I don't get embarrassed easily. And I don't get offended easily, so it's really hard for me to like pinpoint like what was an embarrassing thing because I don't give a fuck.
I get offended like a motherfucker.
Okay. But I don't really get embarrassed or offended easily, so I really don't have like an embarrassing moment. But yeah, I don't know if I could answer that. I don't know if I could answer that without getting like really deep. We have Buck had a question right after Samantha. He said NWA or Wu-Tang. God damn.
Wu-Tang.
NWA.
Wu-Tang. Nope.
Yeah, NWA. I
Wu-Tang.
gotta go NWA too.
Nope.
I mean, I love Wu-Tang. Don't get me
Without
wrong.
NWA, there's no Wu-Tang.
I agree
Wu-Tang
with that.
Clan ain't nothing to fuck with, dude.
I mean, I love me some Wu-Tang. Don't get me wrong.
No.
I was blasting Wu-Tang today when I had my new hires out on the floor and I didn't have shit to do for a hot minute, and I was blasting some Wu-Tang. Don't get me wrong. But I'm an NWA girl. I love me some Dre. I love me some Easy. I love me some Ice Cube. Like, I am an NWA girl, and
sorry,
I
man.
gotta go NWA.
It is absolutely true that without NWA, there is no Wu-Tang.
There is no gangster rap
there's no gangster rap at all.
at all.
I completely agree with that.
Yeah.
For my musical taste, Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang all
See,
the way.
I
I love their ninja style, man. Their
Yeah.
uniqueness, their flows
I
are
get
just
it.
on another level.
get it. But see, like, I don't know. I'm an NWA girl. Dope
Mm.
Man Remix is my shit.
And I'm a
Love me some
and I'm a
WA.
dickhead, so I'm gonna say NWA just because everybody else is like Wu-Tang.
Because don't get high off your own supply. I love me some NWA. When was the last time you climbed a tree?
Never.
Oh, a week ago. It was a week ago. I climbed a tree a week ago.
Don't you climb trees?
It was a week ago. I had to climb a tree a week
Does
ago.
cutting limbs count?
If
If cutting limbs count, yeah. Yeah, I was
I
trimming trees with a chainsaw.
I rescued a cat.
A week ago, you rescued a cat.
Yeah, and I didn't really. Yeah.
What's a pellet guns are for? Cat will come out of a tree, you hit that thing in the ass with a pellet.
Well, yeah,
Wow.
but
Then all you gotta do is catch a cat that turned into a chainsaw on the way down.
Wow.
well, it was my cat. And okay, so funny story. I don't know.
2 pellets.
Were you guys there for Fire Table Friday when my cat got on the roof and couldn't get down?
No.
So my cat somehow climbed the tree in my backyard and got on my roof, and I couldn't get her down. And she was sitting there, and all I kept hearing was a meow. And I'm like, where the fuck is my cat? And it's dark outside, and the only thing out there was the fire table. Y'all all been to my fire table, except for you. You need to come. But y'all have all been there for like my Fire Table Friday. And so I'm sitting there in my backyard, and I'm like, where the fuck is that coming from? And I look up and see eyes, and I'm like, how the fuck did she get up there? I had to literally I had to stand on my chair. I had to reach up. I had to like climb this chair, and my short ass can't reach the fucking roof. So I'm like, had the chair, put a chair up there, grab the step stool, and put a step stool on the chair for me to get high enough to grab her. But the last time I climbed a tree was a week ago when I had to rescue her because she climbed my neighbor's tree and would not get down. So I had to climb my neighbor's tree. And I felt like a child again, and it was awesome.
You ever think about putting that thing like on a leash?
Yeah, she don't do that. She eats squirrel brains, so I mean, she's kind of feral.
Then it's not really your cat.
Oh, she comes in and she eats and she uses us for food, and I'm okay with
And
that.
she needs
so
to stay out the goddamn tree. Look, this house has rules.
The house has rules.
This house has rules.
There was that gray cat that I'm going to feed when I get home, and I'm going to kidnap that cat too.
Definitely.
Yeah, that was a pretty cat. I'm not even a cat person, but I want that cat. That cat looks like a white mini tiger.
It kind of does.
It did. It did.
Yeah.
It had like the fluffy and the shape, and yeah, it looked like a little white mini tiger.
Rob, when was the last time?
A couple years. Couple years
A couple
ago.
years ago.
Yeah, Lake Ella. Actually, I
Mm.
very, very well remember it. There's a tree whenever you go into the entrance of Lake
Yep.
Ella,
Yeah, I know.
and yeah, I've climbed that tree a couple times,
I've
but
sat on that
it's
branch quite a few times.
it's been a couple years.
So last time I went to Lake Ella was the last time I climbed that tree you're talking about.
Yeah.
But I did it for the homegrown show. I used to do that homegrown show benefit.
Yep.
Mhm.
And we had a really great turnout. Well, the first year I served food to all the bands because the bands don't get shit. And I felt like the bands deserved something. So they got all the door money, all the prize money that was sold at raffles and was split between the bands so that all the bands would get paid for actually doing a show. And then on top of that, I made pulled pork barbecue and gave everybody pulled pork barbecue, made corn on the cob, made some coleslaw, made some loaded mashed potatoes, and then had a couple other local restaurants donate food. And the second year that we did it, I had to actually go to Lake Ella to serve the food because the venue didn't want food to be at the venue for whatever reason. So I get there, and all of a sudden, all the homeless people came out of the woodworks. Can I get some food? And I'm like, no, because there's only enough for these people. So sorry. When everybody's done eating, sure, why not? So while that was happening, and everybody was kind of like, all the bands were mingling and networking, I laid down on the tree and took a little nap. That was a couple years ago.
We got a permit to feed them homeless people.
What else we got?
This shit.
If you headed to the break room and discovered a live penguin in the freezer, what'd you do? I'd kidnap it, and it would be my new pet. I would love it forever and ever.
Fucking thing would end up on the roof.
No, penguins are amazing. They're my favorite animal.
Yeah, and you'd spend all your goddamn day picking that thing out of a tree.
I'd be okay with that.
Apparently.
You are not picking a penguin out of a tree.
Southern rockhopper penguins can climb almost anything. Thank you very much. They're also called the macaroni penguins. They got the funky hair. The Adelie penguins are the most aggressive breed of penguins, and they are my favorite. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started.
Kai and I are both like, God damn, she knows about fucking penguins, apparently.
I am telling you, when I'm obsessed with penguins, I mean it. I am obsessed with penguins.
No shit.
That's why there's that picture of me from Cincinnati Zoo, and I was pressed against the glass with the big emperor penguin in front of me. Did you see that picture when I went to the zoo with David?
No, but my mind immediately went to the penguin in a heart, and I told you what that looked like.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So The whole time I was contemplating how to get into the enclosure to steal a penguin, but David wouldn't let me.
Yeah.
It was kind of a bummer. Shout out, David. I love you, but you're really rude for not letting me kidnap a penguin.
Jay, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes,
all right.
I do.
That's all I've got to say about that.
Smile and wave, boys.
Yeah, boy.
Is that how you do it? Is that the proper way?
I think that's how they did it
Wait,
in
it's
that.
elbow,
What was that?
wrist,
Madagascar.
wrist, elbow, wrist,
Wow.
wrist. I took
Got
debutante
that down
classes.
too, huh?
I took debutante classes.
Gotcha.
See, I know how to be a lady when I want to be. I just don't want to be.
Okay.
Off the rails podcast.
There you go. Band name. Ooh, there you go.
Off the rails.
Band
No,
name.
That's gotta be.
We are the
taken.
Debutante Penguins. This next song is called Smile and Wave, boys. Blast beat.
What else we got? Jade, can you? We did that one. All right. If you got to choose a song that would play every time you entered a room, what song would you pick and why? Break Stuff, Limp Bizkit.
Ooh.
Stick with that one.
I think we've done this one.
We have, and I can't remember my last answer, so I'm going to have to totally fucking run it off the cuff.
You know what?
Chicken butt.
Chicken butt.
Chicken butt. Want to know why? Chicken thigh. No. No who? Chicken poop.
Wow.
I'm actually going to change mine. So I'm actually going to go with a local band. He was in the chat. I don't know if he's still in the chat. Trial by Stone, Dub Vader. I'm addicted to that song. I love that song. I'm going to go with Dub Vader.
I would go with "Beg for Me" by Korn.
Beg for Me.
Yeah, that's a good
would be
one. That's a good one.
Although it's their hit, and I'm actually kind of fucking sick of hearing it. Pantera's Walk.
Yeah.
You know how fucking great would that be to walk into that?
I went to,
What was it Jeremy said last? And you're walking into a room too.
No.
Yeah, that's right. Yes.
I was the same, man.
Yeah.
I was at Knot Fest, and it was in between the bands before Slipknot came on, and that started playing.
Yep.
And you could, it was almost as if they were playing live.
Yeah,
because everyone was singing the lyrics
Yep.
with it, and it was so beautiful.
I kind of hate that that's their hit because they
have Domination is so much better in my opinion. That guitar solo.
I agree. Okay, we're getting off track here a little bit, but Domination and Floods.
Yep. Both amazing songs.
Those are really good songs.
I don't think they've had like one bad song. I like all their stuff.
Planet Caravan.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, wasn't. Which is hilarious because have you seen the liner notes for? In the liner notes, I think that was Far Beyond Driven. I believe in the liner notes they said, by the way, and I'm paraphrasing. We covered Planet Caravan. We thought it was a trippy tune. If you don't like it, don't fucking listen to it. Mic drop.
I can hear Phil saying that.
No, I know, right? That just sounds like something Phil would say.
What was your answer, Jeremy?
Biggest and the Best by Clawfinger.
Okay.
You know that
Clawfinger?
song? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's it was Chris Jericho's theme song.
Yep.
It was.
Of course.
Yeah.
What we're talking about? Break the walls down.
No.
Break the walls.
No, the song goes it starts out on Nobody's perfect, but I'm pretty fucking close, and I'm here to give you all a heavenly dose. Yeah. Yeah, Clawfinger, Biggest and the Best. Look it up. That's me, basically, in a song.
Okay. Okay.
Samantha
says,
holy shit.
Holy shit.
Holy
That's
shit.
right.
Holy shit.
That's when we were blowing out eardrums.
Yeah, we were.
We just blew through a whole bunch.
Yeah, we
blowing
were.
out eardrums.
What is the longest amount of time you've been awake? 48 hours.
48 hours.
4
48.
days.
4
What?
days.
4
What?
fucking days.
4
God.
days.
You gotta be at that point. You gotta be fucking hallucinating.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah, damn near wrecked a Humvee. Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. I
No,
saw the Grim Reaper over a road.
So let's be honest about this for a second. When you say 4 days, do you mean like 4 days of no sleep at all?
Little tiny minor dozing, like fall asleep, hit your head on the steering wheel type of thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
While you're going down I-10.
No.
Okay.
This was back somewhere else.
Somewhere else.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
lot
it
more
wasn't
dirt.
Gotcha.
statute of limitations up on that one.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I was allowed to stay awake for that long. Yep, so 48 hours. 48 hours.
4 days.
A
Rob?
little more than 24.
Okay.
Yep. I was I was an Uber driver in a past
Now I
life,
can hear you guys.
and yeah, can you guys hear us now? Hey,
No, yeah, no. I was just sorry. I was reading ahead.
I was an Uber driver in a past life, and yeah, working on fucking Friday, and then driving all fucking night that night until Saturday morning. Yeah, that happened all the fucking time.
I can see that. I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
She says she can hear us
Now
now.
I can hear you guys.
Hey!
Hey. She said after that one, she said
And everybody go subscribe to her page.
Yeah, everybody.
Oh
right.
yes,
Everybody.
she's on YouTube. I forgot.
That's right.
She's on IG.
I didn't know she was going to be on here, so I didn't make her a lower third. I just made one for
Kai
Wilson.
That's me.
Final-
I'm on the screen.
Yep,
I've made it.
You
That's
made
right.
it.
you're
You
officially on
made
the
it.
podcast.
Welcome to the big time,
It's
son.
the podcast.
This is where it all happens.
Laughing my fucking ass off, Rob.
See, this is the problem with us taking so fucking long to answer
Yeah.
questions.
We don't know what.
Hey, Bree, any idea what I said?
Cat got up, she
Because
can get down.
I want to remember whatever it was,
I'm sure it was goofy
so I can
as fuck.
repeat it later, like my
Uh,
3 jokes. I'm sure.
right? Yeah. Hey, Samantha's got a good point. If the cat got up there, cat can get down.
I felt bad.
Don't. Jade never
Animals.
feels bad. Jade's badass. Jade smash.
I'm not. I'm a sweetheart.
Come down eventually if you can't catch a
Squirrel, mini tiger, come down tree.
Tiger squirrel.
Sure. We got Isabella. She said, "Do you have crazy stories that still blow your mind?" Oh, I got.
Hey, that's my closest friend.
Oh,
Nice.
nice. Hi.
All right, I have one.
Go for it.
Let's
Do
hear it.
it.
When we did the Mississippi show,
Yeah. How was that?
it was
Let's hear about it.
interesting. It was a trip. So we head out. There were 3 signs that we shouldn't have done this gig. 3 signs, all nature related or involving the road. So we head out. We stop. 2-hour standstill traffic. We walked out and we're walking on the highway for 2 hours because there was just nothing else to do. And we get in the car and we're like, okay, we've made it past that. We're good. Immediately when we get past that traffic, we go through one thunderstorm. Can't see in front of us, but we're still cruising. And
You're
then
moving forward.
and then we get past that and it's like, okay, cool. All right. And then we hit another thunderstorm in Pensacola and we're on the bridge and it's so windy because of the thunderstorm in the ocean. It's like knocking the car. We thought that we were going to flip, but we made it through that. And then we get to the venue. It was a small venue. I am hesitant I'm obviously not going to name names, but we had contacted the venue saying we have in-ears. Is that okay? And they responded back and said, yeah, we can set all that up. It's going to be cool. We get there and I'm like, here's the in-ears. And they're like, what?
What's that?
Exactly. So it was a stressful show. It was a small, intimate venue, which I didn't have a problem with. The venue was fine. But Addison freaked out because he plays with a click track. He's never played without it. We couldn't have the click track, couldn't have bass track. So we were all just like having to watch ourselves. But we recovered. We played very well. And of course, we had the victory lap of going to Waffle House immediately after.
Hell yeah.
But like it was so stressful. I just left immediately after the show. I was like, I'm not staying here.
It's weird because I almost imagine some like old drunken fuckface being like, you guys need to stand up and practice and don't wear in-ears and take
No.
all that shit out and just fucking rock and roll during practice. That way when you get to a venue,
Mm-hmm.
if shit goes south, you're like, you know what? We just rock and roll, dude.
Well, that's
It don't
why
matter.
we all appreciated that show because it showed like we don't need it,
Right.
but it keeps us tight. And the
Yeah.
only reason why we have the metronome and the click and stuff is because of the bass track.
Right.
So that way we can keep in time with that. So if we're off from the bass track, we fucked up.
Now, if you know you get a bass player, then the human factor comes in
Mm.
and it's going to be all fucked up.
Mm. Which I don't have a problem with.
All right, so here's what you do. You take Addison.
Yeah.
You set up his drums in a sensory deprivation tank.
Mhm.
So he can't hear or see anything. And be like, ready, go. 1, 2, 3.
He's his own metronome. Like
Good,
he was
perfect.
on time.
Then you don't need a click.
Yeah.
Addison, no more click. You're done.
Don't tell him, dude. That's the loudest thing in his mix. If you look at the mixer, that is the loudest thing in his entire mix is the click. I don't know why. It makes it good for studio because
Right.
most drummers have problems with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But when we were recording with Josh, it was like 4 takes and we were done.
that's awesome.
And we were just done with that.
You know your shit though.
Yeah, so as far as that track, man, we have guitars, bass, and drums recorded. We just need to do vocals and then mix and mastered, and we're done with that song.
Colton, get on it.
Yeah, that's unfortunately it wasn't Colton's fault that we couldn't record it. It started raining,
Oh,
No, nice.
and of course where Josh does it, it's like a metal
Got a metal
roof.
roof?
It's
Yeah.
got a metal roof, so you can hear all the rain. And we were like, we're not recording right now. So we're
dude,
hoping,
that's when you write a fucking ballad.
hmm Yeah,
Hell
No,
And
yeah.
call it rain.
I love rain.
Hell yeah.
I love rain.
Purple rain,
That's right.
purple rain.
Ever fuck that shit at unicorn farts. Unicorn
That's
farts.
good.
All right.
We got Jen.
Jen.
Jen!
There she is.
Jen! Hi, Jen!
What up, sweetie? How
Love you,
doing?
girl.
How you
That's my
doing?
sister. Tammy says 38 hours.
38 hours. She stayed up for 30. That's a long ass time.
Yeah, it is. And then we got Britt says, what did Britt say? I hate how late that was. I switched to my Facebook. Got it. She's on our Facebook now.
Oh, okay.
It's still Bree.
She probably got like some of our weird ass fans like stalking her up on YouTube now.
I know, right? Probably.
We probably shouldn't have said no.
You probably should have said nothing. What's the most important file on your computer? Oh,
Right now,
yeah.
the endorphins done,
Okay.
like the recorded
Nice.
finished
Okay.
product of that right now. I would have to say.
I would say program file.
Yeah. You mean the one with the operating system on it?
Yeah, that's a big one for me.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work, then kind of screwed. Now what?
Yeah. I can see that. I don't know. I don't really use my computer. I can go on my phone. It would be all the pictures and videos I have of my kids. I don't really use the computer outside of podcast stuff.
Yeah. Like I have a laptop, and if I'm answering the question honestly, the file that World of Warcraft is in,
Yeah.
but that can always be re-downloaded.
Yeah. Yeah. I get
And
that.
I really don't have very many photos on my computer. So if I guess kind of like what you said on my phone though, I guess my photos.
Yeah. It would,
Yeah.
yeah. That and yeah, I would have to say photos and videos of my kids. That's the most. I don't want to ever get rid of those. I still have a picture of Isaiah, very first haircut, right before he was 2 years old, and we gave him a mohawk because he had his hair down to here, and I was like, all right, first haircut. I'm like, the lady's like, what do you want? I was like, give him a mohawk. So his mohawk was like this high, and she spiked it up, so it was like a spiked mohawk all the way back, and he was walking around the thing with a lollipop because he was freaked out by the buzzers. So he was walking around with his little lollipop, hair all over his fucking face because he wouldn't sit still. I had to hold him and hold him still for her to shave him. And I remember my entire family's like, you gave him a mohawk. I'm like, he's adorable.
Yep.
I grew up with a mohawk.
Yeah, it's not like he has a job interview tomorrow. Who gives
Yeah.
a fuck?
Right,
Give a
he's
kid a mohawk.
Not even two. And so I got him to walk around doing this the whole time. So I was like, do that. And then I would play like Metallica in the back seat.
Yeah.
And I would put on Fuel.
Mhm.
And the part where James Hetfield goes, ooh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
And he would sit there in the back seat and he'd be jamming and he'd go, yeah, yeah. And he'd just be all into it. I'm like, man, that's my boy. And to this day, I will sit there and walk into the kitchen and he will be blasting shit that I didn't introduce him to
Right.
that he found on his own. It was like, Mom, you ever heard of the band Job for a Cowboy? And I'm like, what? You're listening to Job for a Cowboy?
I know,
And he's
right?
like, have you heard of Cannibal Corpse? I'm like, bruh, come
Bruh.
on now.
Come on now.
Like, it's so funny. So he's always like talking about all this like metal music, and it makes me kind of go, my heart, my heart. And then you got Mason. Mason's 10, and he just started mixing his own beats on Josh's computer at home. So he's like mixing his own beats, and he'll sit there and he'll just be like, and then you hear him like as he's mixing, he's just like singing lyrics with it that he just like randomly comes up with, and I'm like, my kids are badasses. What can I say? The kids are badasses.
That leads me to a musical question.
Uh-oh.
Whatever happened to Bloodhound Gang?
Gone.
Those-
Jimmy Pop made his money and he fucked off.
Those guys were fucking funny.
They were funny.
All right.
I thought about it. I do have a few really awesome feet pics on my computer.
Oh,
So,
all
yeah.
right, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
on my OnlyFans page.
I get
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
What else we got? We gotta get caught up. We try to stay caught up this time.
Laughing at the whole. You know
yeah, you know what? That's
what?
all
You know
him.
what, Brittany? Oh my
That's his
God,
fault.
you were cool.
Math is hard. Closest friend. Wow.
High praise.
That's
High
right.
praise.
That
high
is.
praise.
That means something.
Britt says, "What's one memory you would love to relive?" Ooh.
I got too many. I can't. There's no way. My fucking life is awesome. I
I would say the time that I got to perform in front of 1,000 people. That was cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
that was fun.
Okay.
It was a good time.
I am, because Britt asked this question, I'm gonna say almost 4 weeks ago when I met Britt,
Hell yeah.
just because she's the one who asked the question.
That doesn't
That doesn't
count.
count?
No. The fuck. No.
I don't know. I tried to be. Look, that was my sweet side coming out. I was trying to be sweet. It doesn't happen very often, so relish in the moment. Live it, breathe it.
Rob, do you
Um,
allow that? Do you allow that answer?
Thank you.
Oh my
Yeah.
God,
Whoa.
Sam.
I'm not going to tell her.
Sam,
I'm
jeez.
not going to tell her how to answer her own fucking questions.
Who was that? Was that a knock at the door?
No,
That was me.
that was her feet.
Oh, okay.
I thought that was a knock.
I was like, who the fuck?
Kai, I'm gonna go with you. I got to play I'm not gonna sit here and say it was a sold out show at Big Daddy's, but I mean that place was fucking packed.
Yeah.
And that was a really cool. Did you ever get to go to Big Daddy's?
No, I wasn't here for that.
So Big Daddy's, they had
He's
it
a
was
baby.
It was 4.
the stage was floor level,
Mhm.
but they had these huge fucking speakers on the floor, and so you kind of hop up on the speakers, and that kind of got you above everyone. You could fucking see everyone in there, and that was the coolest fucking feeling to be in Big Daddy's. And I was going to Big Daddy's for fucking years at that point, and to see all those fucking people in Big Daddy's. And granted, I mean it might have been 100 people, and 4 of them were there to see me, but to
That's a good answer.
to play
Yeah.
in front of a good fucking crowd is a great goddamn feeling.
Because you feed off of that.
Yes, you
And
really
it affects
do.
your performance.
And I was about to say we had a great fucking show that night
Yep.
too.
Yep.
We can do a show story. I got a show story.
Yeah.
All right.
I got a few of them. First show I played with. Oh, look at that, Ian. Sorry.
You can go ahead and show it.
Boop. Yeah.
Jeremy played a show at Big Daddy's and sold Big Daddy's out of beer.
That is
Oh,
really fucking saying something.
So the first show I played with this cat as my front man, I was walking out, and I turned to the guitar player and I was like, "Dude, I cannot remember the first song." And he just looks at me and goes,
Yep.
"You'll be all right." And I was like, "I'm fucking drawing a blank." I walk out there, plug my bass in, and just kind of stand there like I have no idea what the first song is.
Mhm.
Then it started, and I was like, "Oh, okay, all right, now I got it. Now I
Yeah.
remember." Yeah, sold out Floyd's. Couldn't remember first fucking thing. The one with the intoxicators and the Disastronauts
Yep.
playing in Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah,
you
like-
told me that story.
Yeah, like just a sea of people, 3,000 people out there, and I'm
Jesus Christ.
yeah, and I'm playing. I was with the Bullnecks then, and we're playing away, and here comes a man in a monkey mask, an orange jumpsuit, the Disastronauts.
Yep.
And just a bunch of PBRs in their pockets, and just stood there and force fed me beers while I'm trying to play.
yeah.
Just
Oh, yeah.
it was that bass. It was that bass right there that I was playing. It's probably still a little sticky. Don't touch it. Yeah,
So that's where the smell of bacon is coming from.
probably because Vermin was my guitar player. In fact, it was his fault that they were up there because he did that shit to them.
Yep.
So they figured they would get us both back. And for the longest time, I blamed Brian, the drummer. And when we went and saw him over at Waterworks, I was talking to Brian about it. Or
Yes.
no, I was talking to Gary about it. And I was like, fucking Brian. He's like, actually, that was me, dude. Brian was fucking filling Vermin up full of beer. I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. You weren't wearing a hat. You weren't wearing the fez. So, yeah, I don't know, tons of it.
Alan was your vocalist, if I recall. Bullnecks?
Yep.
That was Alan?
No, I replaced Alan. Alan was the bass player.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Alan Rogers. Yeah, no, Leroy.
Leroy, yes.
That's right.
That's what I'm thinking of.
So we have Samantha, I think.
Yeah, fast food horror story.
Fast food horror story.
Oh.
I was pregnant with Mason and I was craving a salad.
Mhm.
And I went to Whataburger, got a salad, and it tasted off. And I thought it was just pregnancy shit. It was not. It was not. I'm pretty sure somebody pissed in my salad.
Oh, no.
Like, it was bad.
My bad.
It was bad, and I was so looking forward to that salad. So women out there who have been pregnant, you know when your pregnancy craving hits and you finally get the thing that you've been craving and it's not what it's supposed to be. I cried because hormones, and I was very upset, and I spent the entire night puking because of the salad, and I was so upset because I really wanted that fucking chicken salad. And I was so upset about it. That was the first thing that came to mind. I have many more, but that's the first thing that came to mind.
Maybe it was Mason that didn't like salad.
Oh, Mason would eat any fucking thing because God knows I craved every fucking thing. I just couldn't eat seafood and I couldn't smell it, or I would puke on the spot. I couldn't. To this day, I still cannot smell seafood without getting nauseous. I have to cook it like this.
I'm like
I
that. I'm like that with Copenhagen. I can't smell chew.
Yeah,
Somebody's
yeah,
chewing.
yeah.
I'm like, go talk across the room. Fuck face. I know this. Oh my god, so gross.
I get that. Like with him, that was the thing. I mean, to this day, chicken Alfredo is his favorite, and that was my main craving. But that salad, man, that ruined it. I ruined it. Horror story moment. I still remember the taste of it, and God no, I don't wish that on anybody.
I think we started something here.
It's a thing.
We should have called this like the therapy episode.
We should. Are y'all gonna help me through my trauma? Is that what this is? Hi, my name is Jade. Is that how this starts?
I'm an axe murderer.
How does that make?
Not supposed to tell nobody.
How does that make you feel?
Well, I don't feel things, so
Which of the personalities am I speaking to right now?
I don't feel things.
Yeah.
So
Are you numb?
I am very numb.
I've become
I'm so numb.
Sorry.
Any fast food horror stories?
Fast food specifically, no. Restaurant, yes. Last time, I went to Super China buffet. Dad was there with me actually.
No.
I had taken a few bites and look at my my fried rice, and out of the corner of my eye, I thought I saw what looked like an antenna.
No.
And I took a closer look, and yes, there was a roach in my fucking fried rice. And we immediately alerted the waitress, and we said, "We are leaving. I am not paying. See ya." And I have not been, nor will be back to Super China buffet.
So before anybody else answers, I'm gonna call Britt out on this one.
Oh my god.
I just got a
There you
text, and she tried to call me out. She says, "You are not numb, Miss Ma'am."
Yeah.
Rude.
Look, Britt.
Rude.
You and I will talk. She's so full of shit about not having feelings and all that
I
stuff.
really don't. I don't care
Kai?
anymore. I really don't.
Fast food,
Living over that.
horror stories.
I've gotten like wrong orders. Like
Yeah.
completely somebody else's order, but that's about it.
Yeah.
No major stuff.
Fast
Jeremy?
food's terrible for you. One time they forgot my mayo packets.
Yep. Oh no.
Right?
How dare they?
Damn.
Who was it?
Burger
Fuck
King.
them up.
It was Burger King down on
No, that was your first mistake.
down on Cap Circle and Pensacola. I burnt that motherfucker to the ground.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, so that's why it's gone. Gotcha.
Actually, I couldn't remember what road that was on. I just made that shit up. For all law enforcement listening, I did not actually burn that shit down. I'm far too busy for that.
I did.
I carried mayo
that
packets
building
with
building
me.
is gone. If you're talking about the one on
Yeah.
Capitol Circle and not Pensacola, Bluntstown Highway. Well, Highway 20, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
That one.
I
Yep.
may or may not have contributed. I plead the fifth.
Ian actually has a
Ian.
good question. So what's happening? I have no fucking
What's
idea.
happening? What's up?
We're just kind of here
Okay.
chilling.
What's up?
We
Shut up.
we had some people that were going to come in, couldn't make it. We text and emailed some bands, never even opened the messages. So I don't know, buddy. That's what's happening. We're just sitting here
I-
talking about Jade's feelings.
It's a therapy session. Love you. I love you too, Jade. Love you, Jen. Yeah, no, that was the only thing that popped in my head was that 3 6 Mafia song. Was it 3 6 Mafia? What's happening? What's
I think it was.
It was. I think it was
Yeah.
3 6 Mafia.
Yeah, ho.
Word.
Yeah, ho.
Yeah. Gotta get
Yeah,
a sick
ho.
beat down. I can't beat on the
Yeah,
table
ho.
though.
Yeah, ho.
My bitch bad. My bitch. Sorry, I was listening to Ludacris earlier too.
Isabel.
Isabel, if you could do anything right now, no limits, what would you do?
Go back in time.
No, easy.
No, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Back in time.
I mean, no limits, right?
Yeah,
I go back in time and correct a few mistakes.
No.
Sure.
But then again, would I still be the same person
agree.
that I am
that
today?
That part.
Nope.
See,
You're not gonna learn.
There
That's
we
the point.
go.
You gotta learn.
He's
See?
so smart.
You see why I love
Bro.
this kid?
He's so
You see why-
smart.
Dude, this guy's awesome.
He really is.
Everybody needs to check out his fucking
Really
band. He's
is.
fucking awesome. You hear that answer?
Our Final
Good.
Feud. Check him out on
That was
Facebook.
awesome.
But yeah.
Let me hit that button. Bump. There we go.
There we go.
Oh.
Look, there he is again.
All right, Kyle.
And we're
Oh,
back.
and we're back. Okay. I know for me, No Limits World Tour. Like if I could go, even if it was like opening up for like Korn, no, like 100% World Tour would be lit. That would be the big goal. No
That's a good
limits.
one.
Now, how would you travel around? Travel in a bus, or are you talking, doing
Um,
Iron
style,
Maiden
do,
jet? Fuck yeah.
yeah, do a private jet, right?
I mean, when we're going places, private jet, but tour bus.
Yeah.
I don't mind
Okay.
laying down in a bed. It's better than what we're currently doing when we go out to do shows
know,
in the
right?
car. I would love to have a tour bus and somebody driving, and I just lay down. I'm like, oh, traffic? I'm going to take a nap. Not like on a full bed.
Suppose now you got your guitar strapped to a fucking 1972 Vespa.
Yeah.
42 miles an hour, top speed, downhill.
Yeah.
It ain't no Harley.
I don't know. I'm like, it's so funny because I'm very much like, I don't have regrets
Mhm.
because at the time that I made the choices that I made, I had a reason for making those choices that I made. And they might have been bad choices, but I learned from those choices. And I, learned from my mistakes, like you said. So I don't know if, I honestly don't know because my first thought would also be go back in time and do shit different. But, I wouldn't be the person I am today. And I'm okay with the person I am today. I might be a bitch, but I'm okay with that. So I don't know. That's a hard question to answer. I don't know.
What do you got?
My honest answer would be a few illegal acts.
That's where I would go to.
Yeah, there are a few illegal acts that just come directly to mind.
Mhm.
And for the sake of not getting us kicked off of Facebook or anything, I'm not going to name
Mhm.
any of those said illegal acts. So I'm going to also go with, go back in time and probably right some wrongs.
I would go back.
I
in time and
hate,
take
I
people
hate to
out.
go with the band on this one, but yeah, that actually sounds, do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't honestly think I would change much. I just think I would do things differently, so
Yeah.
shit turned out more to my favor.
Yes.
Good point. And I think going off of that, like I would want to go back in time,
Mm.
but I would want to go back in time for that same reason. But I would be like 1920s. Look, it's a cell phone. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like I would
I'm a
witch,
wizard.
burn at the stake. Yeah, like that
Not
would
not
be me.
not in the 20s. No.
If I could live in any era, it would be the 20s.
Yeah,
It would be the 1900s, early 1900s, 1910.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would be back in that time because like IRA, mafia, and like you got the dudes dressed in the suits and the doors and the.
I have a slight amendment to my my answer.
Okay.
So I said go back in time. I would learn how to play guitar a lot earlier than I did.
There you go.
I don't
Okay,
regret. I wouldn't go back in time because my technique would be completely different.
you think so?
Yeah.
You think the influences would have been different?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I literally went from Jimi Hendrix was my god to I went to a Slayer show and that was the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it was
Oh,
like-
they'll do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
One wrong note in time, dude, and you got an Alan Jackson tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm
Went
saying?
down yonder on a jet.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm right about that.
It gets hotter than it.
I like where I'm at guitar, so
You're a badass
I'm
guitarist.
chilling
I
with
like
it.
this question that Buck's got.
Yeah,
This is a good
let's see
one.
what Buck's
What's that?
got. What does Buck got? Would you rather be able to fly, turn invisible, or be able to talk to animals?
See,
Indivisible.
And I would choose
With liberty.
I would,
Invisible.
We know what you meant, baby. I already know my answer.
I would say invisible because I would go and rob banks.
I would be invisible so I could be the head coach for the FSU softball, female softball locker room. Wait, what? Wait, what was the question? Indivisible.
And liberty and justice for
Oh
all.
my gosh.
I was kidding. Fly. I'd fly.
Fly.
yeah, I'd fly.
But does that in like okay, my thing with
Dude, have you
flying,
seen these goddamn gas prices?
I'm saying, no,
See, that's what
no,
I'm
no,
talking
no,
about.
no,
You'll
no, no.
never have to step foot in another fucking vehicle
But I'm-
again.
Okay, so
It'd be way
it
more fun.
depends. I would choose flying if that meant that like my skin was a little bit more durable. Like if I accidentally hit something as a normal person that's
True.
flying, I would die immediately.
That
is
is true.
Like if you hit a big fucking bug,
Yeah.
That's
Like with
shit
the
might hurt.
like with the boys, like the show The Boys,
Yeah.
all of them
Wait,
have thick skin
Yes.
when they have power.
don't
Yes.
ruin it. Don't. We
Yeah,
can't-
no.
No, I'm not ruining.
He's not ruining it.
It's
He's
just straight up.
It
I'm,
is.
bro,
Yeah,
I'm on.
he's not
I'm
ruining
literally on episode 2, season 1.
No, he's not ruining it. He's not
Okay,
ruining it.
No, from
okay,
the
so you've
start.
already seen episode 1.
Yeah.
So there's no reason that A-Train shouldn't have been obliterated too when he hit the girlfriend.
That's what I'm saying.
You've
They all
seen that.
have like
You've
thick
seen that
skin.
part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all have like
Yes,
every power
yes.
that they have. They all
Yes.
have thick skin.
Yeah.
So if it's that, then fly.
Correct.
Because if I'm flying like myself right now, I would just die if I hit something.
That's true. You have a point. So you know those pictures of the airplanes that are flying in the air?
Mhm.
Have you ever seen the meme where it has Superman and he had a cell phone and he's taking the picture? And it's like, so that's how they got those pictures of the airplane in the air. I'm just saying. Sorry, that's what that made me think of. Go ahead, continue.
Because it definitely wasn't a different airplane
No, of course not. That was too logical.
with it
It's too logical.
with the camera.
It's too logical. It was
It's not
Superman.
real. The fucking planet's
It was
flat
Superman.
Anyways. It's all flat. Rob, did you go? Hold on. Look at him. Look at him trying to get out of camera. Nope. Boom. Got him.
That
Busted. Yeah, no, I'd fly.
song popped in my head. Bust.
I think flying would be a good one. Flying invisible. Talk to animals. Man, fuck them animals.
Yeah, I'm sure my cat would tell me how much of an asshole I am.
Yeah, yeah. And my dog would be like, hey, fucker, 4 a.m. every day. Hey, fucker, you hear that outside? Be like, no. Be like, we'll get up anyways. We're just gonna stand around and look.
Exactly.
We're just gonna take 2 steps and look at the yard.
All right. Speaking of talking to animals, all right. Just real quick, I do have a bit of a confession to make. I recently was opened up a can of SpaghettiOs, and my cat heard the can open and meow, meow, meow. I'm like, Charlie, look, man, I know you can't understand me. This is not what you think it is. And he didn't fucking understand a word, so he meow, meow,
Weird.
meow.
So you know what's really funny?
So I finally set. Yeah, I got my SpaghettiOs out, and I left him a couple bites. And I said, "All right, you know, what? Fuck it. Here you go nuts." And he turned his goddamn nose up to it.
So you know what's funny about that?
That's fucking SpaghettiOs.
Well, yeah.
It's
But
nasty.
so scientists actually did like the study, and I don't know how I came across it. I came across an article, and I read all types of articles because I'm a nerd. And so scientists actually did a study and said that cats actually do understand what you say. They just don't give a fuck. Yeah.
That I believe. Fucking
So
cat.
like they were like, no, cats understand what you're saying. They really don't give a fuck.
I do feed him tuna out of a can from time to time.
Touche.
So I'm pretty sure he thought it was tuna. Which is why I was like, "Hey man, it's not what you think it is."
Oh, no fucking way.
Oh, we gotta get caught up in chats.
Yeah, we do.
All right, hang on. We gotta
We
get
do.
caught up in chats. All right,
Yeah.
what we got? We got Buck. We answered Buck's question. Ian's question's next. Right there. He says, if you could do anyone right now, no limits, who would you bone?
Yeah.
Are we
Ian-
talking celebrities too?
Ian McKenzie.
He said anyone.
Sebastian Stan. Sebastian Stan. Winter Soldier, hands down.
I don't know.
Sebastian
Selma Hayek,
Oh, that's a good one.
15 to 20 years ago.
Oh, okay.
What about you?
I can't even think of her name right now.
Where's she?
Who's she in?
Blonde model.
Oh, narrow it
CG?
down.
Hey, that fucking narrowed it down, right? The one that did the thing that, when she did the cat daddy. Nope.
No idea, homie.
Nope, I can't think of her name right now.
Mm.
I'll just say not that important.
Well,
I have no one. I just focus on music. I don't have time for all that.
Sebastian Stan.
Grumpy Gnome is back. He's the best. That's right. He is the best.
Grumpy Gnome.
Oh,
Grumpy Gnome. John Wayne says,
Hello.
What up,
Hello
John?
there.
How you doing, buddy?
Hello there. Obi-Wan, anybody?
Britt says, this is why I
love-
love Robin Jade. You know what?
Love you
I'm
more.
liking her less and less.
You just haven't won her over yet, man.
I don't.
You
yeah.
you gotta win her over.
No.
She's a tough cookie to crack.
Kate Upton.
okay.
Oh,
Kate
yeah,
Upton.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
There you go.
All right. What's next? What is the funniest thing that has happened to you recently?
Welcome to Wednesday Night Podcast. This is pretty fucking funny.
I tripped getting out of bed the other day because I thought I was late and my alarm went off and I was like, oh fuck, I probably set it for like a later time than I really did. And for some reason, I thought I was late going to work and I got up and I tripped and I fell into my dresser and caught myself. And then right after that, I fell into the bathroom because I was still doing that one-eyed, can't see, like freaking out phase. And I fell into my bathroom and
About as graceful as a bag of goddamn
oh,
rocks,
you have
ain't
no
you?
idea. You have no idea.
Jesus.
I dropped everything. That was a really bad day. I think did I tell you about it because I think you came into the class to train. I was like, dude, my day. And I remember I told my class about it, but I was like, I can't, I dropped everything. I fucked everything up. I was bumping into shit. I was knocking shit over. Like people were asking me a question like, hey, IPC is not working. What do I do? And I was like, 36. Like, I don't know the answer to this question. Like,
It's a system that we
Oh,
use at work.
IPC, not ICP.
yeah, no, IPC.
I could not be a roommate because I can only ask, "Are you okay?" so many fucking times before I don't even care.
Yeah,
I'm like, I'd just be like,
you would hear shit.
"Get up,
You would hear shit
get up."
fall over and be like, Jade's awake. Like, that's just how that would
Why
happen.
the fuck are you laying in the sink? Get up.
Yeah, that was me.
Kind of along the lines of what Jade was just talking about today, actually. Man, I just didn't sleep very good last night
Yeah.
and rolled into work, fucking feeling like shit and barely awake. And a coworker totally called me out on it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was in line waiting for fucking coffee. She's like, "Damn, Rob, you look like you're very awake." I was like, "It's funny you say that."
I had a very vivid dream last night that I heard my alarm going off in my dream.
Yeah.
And so when I woke up, I was like,
Oh.
what the fuck? Like, I thought I was like where I was supposed to be in my dream. Like, it was one of those dreams. But like the alarm clock was smashed against the wall in my dream. But I woke up and was like, oh, that's not a thing. Okay. All right then. So today was like one of those weird days.
Funniest thing that's happened to you recently?
I'm blinking. I've alternated from being a full-time student to practice and then passing out.
I know, right?
So there's no real time for stupid stuff to go down.
How's school going?
Pretty good.
Good. What are you going to school for?
You want to tell the people what you're doing? What you're doing with yourself?
So right now I am getting my AA to go to FSU for commercial music.
Nice.
I'll be majoring in music, minoring in business.
Damn.
The goal is to be able to run a studio by the time I leave, and then being able to market the music that I make, and then also have.
And we're back.
Oh, we're back. Okay.
I think marketing would be where it's at. There's a
Yeah.
lot of people that run
Yeah.
studios, but not a lot of people that market.
Yeah,
Apparently.
that's why I'm going for that, and then
Man.
I also have little fun classes like film scores and stuff like that.
Hell yeah.
Which I'm looking forward to, which are part of the curriculum. So it's
That's
gonna be
what's up.
fun.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, full-time student and in a band is a lot.
Yeah, no, that's a lot on your plate. We're on Ian.
Oh, we got Jen.
Jen.
She made that face. Britt made that face.
Yeah, that's
And
probably
I'm pretty sure that's, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And then you're not.
And
We're
she's
not.
full of shit. Yeah, yeah, it's all the feeling stuff. Fast food horror story. I found a tooth in my pizza.
No.
No, ma'am.
Britt
No,
answered
no.
that. She's like, a tooth?
Ugh. No, ma'am. No ham, no turkey.
Oh my gosh.
Ian
Hey,
says,
here we
on
go.
a scale of 2 to 8 inches, rate the top 8 Metallica albums.
So we have to start with
Here we
number
go.
1 being Load. I fucking love Load. Fuck all y'all. Damn. All right, so I guess we got to start with Master of Puppets, probably
Yeah,
number 1.
kill them all.
Kill them all.
I was going to say Justice, but okay.
Ride lightning.
Ride the Lightning, and then maybe Justice, and then after that, they're pretty much that's it. There's only
Maybe Black Album.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Kyle,
Okay, you looked over like, what?
Maybe.
what are your thoughts?
who the fuck are you?
I'm not a big Metallica fan.
No.
I'm more of a Megadeth fan.
Yes.
If I had to choose between the two. But of course, Slayer's number 1 because that's what got me into what I am.
Oh yeah.
But no, for real, I would definitely rate Load and Reload like top 4.
See, this would be a question for Colton. He would have an opinion about this because he loves Metallica.
That's what we need to do. We need to have all the Metallica people.
Yeah.
We can go hang out in the bar.
Yeah. And just let the
Get
Metallica
fucking
people.
blasted, and
Yeah.
we'll watch it on the fucking TVs and just
Fuck
laugh
yeah.
at 'em.
We'll shoot pool while they.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it.
They can all be like, "Oh my god,
Let's do it.
Inner Sandman!" Oh,
we got Billy in the chat.
where'd he go? There he is.
Billy, what up, dudes and dudette?
Hell yeah,
Billy.
What up, cuz?
So
How you doing? So I got some good pictures with these drunken motherfuckers
Hell yeah.
after the show.
hell yeah.
The shit was pretty funny. I sent it to you guys, and I was like, "Yep, we need to do our
Yep.
show later."
Yep. I remember that. We got Britt. She says, "No limit. What car would you have if you could have any? If you could have any classic cars only, though. 1967 Shelby GT 500.
Goddamn.
That's a good car.
I know. It's got to have the go baby go button though.
A car that functions. I'm not a car guy.
He's not a car kid.
1967 Shelby GT 500, hands down.
As long as it gets me to point A to point B.
I would have my very first car again, 71 Ford Maverick.
My very first car was a 67 fastback.
You know
I had to
what?
help my uncle.
I'll
build it.
change it. I won't be lame. Some type of Mustang
Okay.
would
Okay.
be cool.
Everybody's
67?
picking Mustangs.
67.
I didn't pick Mustang. I mean, I picked Ford, yeah, but
Yeah.
Mine's Eleanor. Want me an Eleanor so bad.
1950 Mercury.
Got me a Mercury.
That's right.
cruising
You
up and
you seen
speaking of
Cobra?
Alan Jackson.
Seen Cobra with Sylvester Stallone?
No.
That was a
Yeah.
Well, not in a long goddamn time.
Yeah.
that was a 50 Merc. They used a 49 Merc in a couple scenes, but yeah, that was a 50 Merc.
Yeah.
Low, slow, lead sled, big front end, chop top, flat black. Fuck yeah. Just the thing just looks like it's made out of machine guns. It's fucking awesome. That's a good car. And you know, built Ford tough with Chevy stuff too, so it's gonna have.
that part.
Jen says Billy, and Billy says Jen.
John Wayne says,
John Wayne says Megadeth is better than
Yep.
Metallica.
Yes.
I can agree with that.
Agreed.
I
I
agree.
agree. I agree.
As Metallica has aged, they fucking softened up. Megadeth
Agreed.
is not.
I agree with that.
Megadeth is
I love
not.
Megadeth.
Jen says,
What?
Billy, I
No.
missed the hug dealer.
Yes, very much so.
Hug
Dude.
dealer.
Dude, Inner Sandman.
I'm not talking. No. I'm not talking Inner Sandman.
All right, so let's compare to say Countdown to Extinction. Better song.
Sandman.
Go fuck yourself. Get the fuck off my property. Get off my property, Rob.
Hug dealer.
That's right. He's a
I
hug dealer.
really do not like okay, a couple songs, but I don't care for Megadeth at all.
Well, it's because they're a superior band. It's hard to understand for somebody who likes Metallica. So, look,
Hug dealer.
they're going back and forth.
I'm still here. We're back in Tallahassee in August.
That's
yes. Jen says, Billy, hopefully early August. I'll be in your neck of the woods from 26 29. Hell yeah. Billy
Yeah.
says, cool. Jen did thumbs up. Whoop, whoop. And then, love you guys. Big hugs. Big hugs.
That's right.
Yes.
Big
Dude,
hugs.
dude, that was such a fun show.
It was.
Such a fun show.
Love and miss you guys. Billy says, what up, Jeremy? What up, Rob? What up,
What
Jade?
up?
What up, other guy?
I'm
This
other
is
guy.
Kai, our final feud,
That's right.
I'm
Let me
over
throw
here.
that lower third up there.
aka one of
Boom.
Tallahassee's best guitar players. Just saying,
So
in my opinion.
That's right. Jen says Correct.
Cats are assholes.
She
Facts.
is. She is correct. She
Facts.
wins.
Oh, we gotta do
I got it labeled on.
the.
Winning. Kate Upton.
Yes, Kate Upton.
Yes, get up.
Yes.
Is there any instrument you wish you could play?
Cello.
I'm learning cello right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would love to.
Yeah, cello for me was kind of not that hard,
Hmm.
but being a 4-string bass guy, I mean, a lot
Yeah.
of theories the same. It's the right hand, trying to get that down.
Yeah.
I would say piano.
Okay.
I was going to go with piano.
Piano, I can't fuck with. Honestly, piano or drums.
Mm.
Yeah, I wish I was better at drums. I mean, I can keep a very, very simple beat.
Even being a rhythm guy, I can't fucking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's that. It's
Yeah.
it's this thing.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
most of the time I go to shows, I'm watching the drummer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just like, God damn, man, look at that guy. That's
Mhm.
fucking.
I wish I was better at drums, but right now I want to learn how to play the oud. It's the Egyptian guitar.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about that.
Mm,
Yes.
I'm planning on going to Egypt. I'm learning how to speak Egyptian Arabic right now.
Nice.
And I'm going to go, because like, I could easily go online and order an oud, but I'm like, that's lame. So I'm
gonna
going
go
to
to
You have to
Egypt.
go.
I'm going to
Yeah.
Cairo, Egypt, and I'm meeting up with a merchant who's gonna hand make it in front of me from scratch,
Yeah.
and then
this motherfucker in a monastery someday, top of a pyramid or some shit, and I'm gonna be
Yeah.
like, Kyler, remember me? He's like, I do not remember those are the
Time.
physical form.
time has passed so
I'm
far.
like, all right, man, you
Yeah.
got fucking weird on me because I'm out.
No, I would love to learn that because it's like it's fretless,
Yeah.
so it's like fretless, and it's a Western instrument, so they don't have the scales like major scales,
Right.
And all of those little notes that they play in between is because it's fretless, and
That would be cool.
it's a
Have you
whole-
played like a fretless bass?
I have. I own my first bass was a fretless.
Yeah, they're fun.
They are.
A fretless with round wounds, dude. Weird. You can get some weird fucking sounds coming out of
Yeah.
those things.
So
Especially a fretless bass played with a slide.
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah.
Holy shit.
So you said Egypt, and
Mhm.
the first thing that came to my head when you said that was the only reason that made me really want to visit Egypt was Assassin's Creed Origins.
I love that game.
Oh my
I've
God, me
recently
too.
started playing it.
Oh my god,
I love
that game.
I love that game.
Sorry, nerd
I
moment.
almost it's free on the the shop right now. I
Yeah.
almost downloaded it, but
It's
I
fun.
fucked up and found Red Dead Redemption 2, and
Sure.
that is been
I can't do it the way he does. Sure.
sure.
Sure. I can't do it the way Arthur
Oh,
does it.
sure,
He goes, sure.
sure.
I can't do it the way he does it. I love Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah,
yeah, but Origins fun.
I love Origins.
I love anything Egyptian ever since I was a
Love me
kid.
some Bayek.
Because I grew up on System of a Down. My mom would play it. She had a CD of System of a Down Toxicity, and so I remember.
they're Armenian, if I'm not mistaken. Yep.
I got a badass Egyptian riff that I've never been able to fit in somewhere. I'm gonna give
Yeah.
it to you. Write a
Bad.
song out this shit, because
I would love that.
Yeah.
But like they're heavily inspired by Western music, and so that's where my love of that came in. I remember I loved them so much in 4th grade. I accidentally wrote a fan fiction because and I'll explain. So we had a writing assignment in class, and they were like, write about somebody that you would hang out with for a day. What would you do? So I essentially wrote an entire day out of like them hanging out with me, and us like going around places.
That's awesome.
At 4th grade. It was so much fun.
I get that.
Yeah.
You clicked on it and you clicked off of it.
Yeah.
It's the Purple Rain.
Purple Rain.
Fumes.
Yep, Purple Rain.
Isabella,
Fumes.
she's making me miss Purple Rain Fumes. That's what this is.
Pat says, "Hey y'all."
Pat.
Jen says, "Hey Pat." You know
Hey,
what?
Pat.
We need to make Jen a moderator.
Yeah,
In
we
case somebody
do.
In case somebody like Ian McKenzie gets in there fucking all crazy and shit, we need to kick him out.
I know, right? Like making comments about fucking Megadeth and shit. Yeah, those assholes have to go.
If you could play, ooh, Billy's got a good question. If you could play with any drummer, who would it be? I'm not a musician,
Okay.
but Joey Jordison.
I was gonna say if we're talking about people who are alive or
Oh.
not alive, Joey Jordison all the way.
Yes,
100%. He is like on another level.
amazing. God, yes, he is.
If we're talking about alive, I would probably go with the dude from Animals as Leaders. I love that drummer. He is sick, in my opinion. I love that band. I'm starting to play with 8 strings now. I'm about to play the whole Doom Eternal and Doom's 2016 soundtrack on guitar. I'm gonna learn all of
Yeah,
it.
you guys watch out for that. There's some shit coming up out of these guys.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm excited.
Our final few is going to be fucking off the chain here in
Yeah,
a
they
second.
are.
My initial response to that question for drummers would be Steven Adler.
Mm-hmm.
But if I had an option of dead or alive, gotta go with Vinnie Paul.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah.
I
That'd be
could
a good
tell.
one. That'd be a good one. Respect.
Yep.
That
I felt
almost
that.
makes up for all them whack ass Metallica answers.
Yep.
I can't remember his name. Dude from Mastodon.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
I can't think of his
That
name either.
guy is a
They're
goddamn
heavy.
beast.
They're
Hold,
heavy.
please.
Well, here, you got to take this over because I got to head out that direction here in a second. This is a good one.
You were talking about that guy, Ron Daly.
Yes. That guy is a fucking beast.
Yeah, he is.
That whole band,
It's
though.
Buck.
We don't give Mastodon enough props.
No, I agree with that.
Mastodon does not get enough credit.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
They don't. They really don't.
They did make the greatest rock video ever. The Motherlode
Yeah.
is the greatest rock video ever made.
I'll have to check it out.
Sorry, I was
Definitely
reading the
check it
question.
out.
Buck's question. He says, if you had to use a musical instrument for a zombie apocalypse weapon, what would it be? It doesn't have to be a melee weapon. You can always drop a piano on someone.
Yeah, but can you only do that once or can you do that multiple times? Because
I
now
have
you got to
two.
fight a field full of fucking pianos.
I have, I have two. I would either go with a banjo because of Tallahassee from the
Right?
zombie movie,
Yeah.
or I would go with
Zombieland.
bagpipes.
Zombieland bagpipes.
Either one.
That just
Swing 'em.
annoy the fuck
Annoy
out of
them,
them.
and then when they get too close, I'll just swing the bag and just smack them.
Yeah, like
Get
you're,
the head off.
like
We
you're
could do that.
fingering a goose.
Just with
Yeah.
how fucking heavy and blunt bass guitars are, I'd have to go with the bass guitar.
Dude, that'd
And
wear,
not to mention
that'd
they're
wear you out
fucking
in a
they're
while.
longer.
It would.
It would, yeah, and yeah.
I would.
See, now I think of Assassin's Creed Valhalla because if you get the dual weapon and you hit the right button, the character does like the full spin with all the weapons. That's
Yeah.
what I think about with the bass. You just gotta keep doing the full spins. You just can't stop.
I would say a fucking flute.
Okay.
Flute?
It's
I
lightweight.
thought about that. Yeah.
And
I
you
got
could,
one.
You could wrap a son of a bitch. The only thing up, you might break it.
You'd break it quick.
Yeah.
No, not really, because I.
Is it a metal flute or a wood flute?
We'll go metal.
Flutes are metal.
Flutes are metal?
Yeah,
Okay.
I have one at home.
I
I
guess
got.
I'm thinking of
We're going
recorders.
through a feel like bing, 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 bing.
I got.
Because you got to think, you got multiple targets.
You do, yeah. I got
Might
in
be
a fight
20
at school,
zombies, 20 to 1.
in high school, and I used my flute and beat the fuck out of somebody with it, and it had a couple dents in it, and that was all. So
Yeah, band camp. We went over
we
this.
did.
You guys got to go back to the episodes and figure
Yeah.
out the band camp.
Yeah, I beat the fuck out of somebody with my flute in high school. Shitting around her mouth. I had a fretless jazz bass. I liked it. Nice.
That's right.
Pat says, Jen Hasbrook, hey gal.
That's what's up.
She said, what? And then Jen said, I got y'all's back.
That's right.
That's right, Jen.
Always.
Always.
Has.
Kai, what's up? Colton.
Colin, you missed it, man. I've talked so much shit about you.
Dude, all the shits. Every shit's
You've been
available.
missing out, man.
What do you guys geek out on the most?
Hey.
Oh.
Let's have that conversation.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Okay,
Penguins? I don't know.
I feel like for me it's obvious. Like I can talk about music forever. Where like the
I was gonna
technical
ask
aspect.
if you liked music at all.
No, I hate it.
No.
Yeah, I
Because
mean,
this
you would
is a
have to
music
tell.
podcast. I don't know if you were going to mention it,
I know.
any.
I'm kind of like bringing it back to the theme of music.
On the rails.
More like off the record.
See what you did there.
But music, just from like the technical aspect of like time signatures, what scale they're using, like how they've used flat or sharps, depending, especially with animals as leaders. I've gotten into them recently, and like they're so amazing. And like I always get into like the technical aspect of his technique, such as tapping, or the like he treats it like a bass with his slap technique,
Right.
and then he also mixes slap with like finger picking at the same time, so that way he gets like triplets and quadruplets sounds like fast at the, his techniques are just off the chain.
I'm telling y'all out there in the internet world, watch this kid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm starting to get
Wow.
into that.
If he hears something weird, he's like, I'm gonna have to do that
I do.
better than that
Yeah, I
guy.
have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
That's Kai in
Oh,
a
yeah.
nutshell.
I love music, and I always geek out on that. And I always catch myself too when I'm talking to people who know nothing about music.
I know, right?
I'm speaking in a different
Man,
language.
it's,
they're like
it's so hard whenever they don't really
scale degrees. What is
Yeah.
that? What are sharps and flats?
So I'm a nerd,
Same.
and
Yeah.
and I geek out on. Oh, okay. I didn't know what buttons.
No, you were
No.
still on camera, but this is more of
Yeah,
you
this is
on
more, yeah.
camera.
Boom.
There we
There you
go.
go. Look at it.
Yeah, I geek out on a lot of
He's a
shit.
pretty man.
Music, of course, is huge. There is a book series called The Dresden Files,
Mhm.
and it's one of my fucking favorite things in life. It's a huge story. Movies, a good bit. TV shows, a
Yeah.
little bit. Not a whole lot on TV shows. Fantasy in general. So yeah, I geek out on. And by the way, I'm a fucking sports nerd, or no, excuse me, football nerd,
Mhm.
and so always talking about college football and NFL and not final football, fantasy football. Yeah, I'm a nerd.
I don't know shit about any of that.
Nah, I geek out on Tim Burton films.
Yeah.
Burton.
Everything about Tim, like I always tell people this when it comes up is like I compare my music to that because I think of his movies and the music that I try to make as like a rose because it's dark and beautiful, but it also has the sharp points.
Damn.
And like I love dark roses a lot. And the symbolism behind that with like that basically sums up Tim Burton's
Yeah,
style.
It really does.
And I love that, and I apply that a lot to my music. Is like it's beautifully dark.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I love that stuff.
Yeah, music.
Not to mention-
fucking movie scores,
That's I was
I've
about to
always-
say Danny Elfman is like,
right?
ugh. And now he's doing his own like albums and stuff with his own music
Really?
with I think Trent Reznor a little bit.
No shit. Well, yeah, you
Yeah,
can see that.
it's-
You can see
yeah.
that coming. Yeah.
It was he has some like heavy songs and then some like dark, chaotic, beautiful songs. It's just that guy is. That's who I look up to when it comes to scores. That and Hans Zimmer. Those two are like my heroes when it comes to
What is
scores.
that? I don't know how to say his name. Wojak Kalar.
I think I've heard that.
Yeah.
I think you pronounce it correctly. Yeah,
Really?
I've heard that
Oh,
name.
damn, huh?
No, seriously, I don't know who you're talking about, but I've heard that name, and that's how I've heard it pronounced.
Yeah, he's up there. He's done a lot of the cult classic type movies. Like, didn't he do Dracula? Bram Stoker,
Okay.
Dracula.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe shit like that.
I want to add two more things to my list of shit that I nerd out on. Alcohol. Look, I'm not an alcoholic by no fucking means.
Hey,
I-
he hasn't done his whiskey thing in a while.
Wow.
That's what I'm getting to. I've been
Yeah.
getting into whiskey here recently, so I read about whiskey a lot and beer. I fucking love beer. Not this. I'm not going to say. Let's get ready to say. Anyhow, beer and whiskey.
Is those two added to the list?
Yep.
Wow.
What about you? What do you got? What do you do? Who are you? What do you do? Fuck. Who you be?
Music, obviously.
Mhm.
Sports, all sports.
Yeah,
I
you are a
follow-
big sports nerd.
I am a huge
Yeah.
sports nerd. I follow sports religiously. Every day I gotta check the stats. I gotta see who's going where, what's going on. All sports across the board. Sorry, but go Avalanche. We also have TV show Supernatural.
Mm.
I have watched that entire 15 series now at least 5 times. 15 season series. 15 seasons. We'll nerd the fuck out on Supernatural. Movie quotes. I'm big on movie
Yeah.
quotes, so I will nerd the fuck out on some movie
Yes.
quotes. Never go full retard.
You mean you people?
What do you mean, you people?
That fucking
Oh
movie
my
was
god,
Brilliant.
it was fucking amazing. I
All-star
love that
cast and
movie.
Brilliant.
Hell yeah, it was amazing. I would say writing. I don't ever let anyone ever read my shit, but I will nerd the fuck out on writing. but
Yeah.
nobody ever reads my stuff. I don't let anybody read it. I write and then I just keep it. I don't ever do anything with it. And books. I will nerd the fuck out over books too.
What about you, Jeremy?
Oh my god, I don't know if I nerd out over anything.
Yeah, you do.
I don't have any hobbies.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
do.
really
Okay.
do much all day.
Okay.
You tinker.
My
Motorcycles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like motorcycles, hot rods, all that shit's kind of in the blood.
Hmm.
You know, it's just something I've always done, something I can look at and just know. I would say the big new hobby is gardening.
Really?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, putting in a 60 by 100 vegetable garden
Mm.
and a
Somebody's preparing for the apocalypse.
a 60 by 40 fruit garden. Not
Nice.
to mention the citrus trees and all that shit.
Right.
That's in a whole different area.
Hmm.
That I nerd out a bunch on evolutionary psychology and intersexual dynamics.
Psychology I will nerd out about too.
How men and women operate with each other. Yeah, so I'm kind of a dork like that.
You know, Jeremy, something that I really like about you, whenever you apply yourself, like you fucking go
Yeah.
all in. Like this shit.
I'm kind of a psycho.
Yeah. I mean that very sincerely. You really apply yourself. Like this whole fucking setup that we have here.
Yeah. It's all
You know,
Jeremy.
these microphones and the cameras and shit,
All
and
Jeremy.
that fucking soundboard over there. Don't ask me to run any of that. Don't ask me to fucking touch any
I'm gonna
of
have
it.
to teach you guys how to do that just in case I fucking wrap my motorcycle around a school bus axle one day or
Right.
something. And you guys gotta go live and be like, by the way, RIP.
But I mean, did you know anything about any of this shit before?
Nada.
Yeah, that's my point.
Yeah.
Yeah, like all these fucking lights and the electronics and shit in here. Yeah, that's all you.
That's all Jeremy.
And obviously you didn't know jack shit about it before you did it. So that's kind of my point.
I knew shit about electronics. I didn't know anything about like setting up microphones and cameras and all that shit. I mean, I knew about like setting up this guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, because he's 120 converted over to 12 volt car stereo and all that shit. But
yeah.
shit
So
like
you
that
at
I
least,
knew,
you at least
but-
have an understanding of how electricity works, I suppose.
yeah, but shit like cameras and all that stuff. And I still don't know anything about camera angles, which is why you get shit like the garden gnome, stuff like that. Which I got a camera completely blocking out Kyler and a fucking hat of the garden gnome completely blocking out Rob.
I'm here.
Got the middle finger in the
I think
background.
that's
Yeah,
hilarious.
yeah, shit like that.
Because fuck Doug.
But, yeah, fuck Doug.
Fuck
Fuck
Doug.
That's
Doug.
motherfucker.
Fuck Doug.
Hashtag fuck Doug.
That needs to be trending, y'all, by the way.
But no, I when I find something that I want to do, I just go and do it.
You really invest yourself in it.
He
Yeah.
does.
And I enjoy it. It gives me, because every hobby that I have, I guess I go overboard and I damn near ruin it for myself. Like, if I never see another motorcycle again, I'll be fine.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I love motorcycles, so I went ahead and got into the industry, and now it's, I'm pretty much at the top of my game on that. So it's like, if I never see another one, I'll be fine. But it's helpful.
I don't believe you, by the way.
It's helpful to know that, because damn near every day it's not raining, I ride a motorcycle to work. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's the closest I can get to flying without flying.
Yep.
So if you guys see a little tiny, Buell XB12S split cars and go shooting up traffic at 85 miles an hour, that was me. Don't honk. I'm paying attention. Don't worry about it. You're fine. I'm late.
But did you die?
Right? Exactly.
Cold set at like.
Oh my God.
We got a
Colton.
couple more.
Yeah.
I like a shirt. Our Final Feud. My son stole mine.
My shirt? Oh, not my
I thought he
shirt.
was talking about this one. Omen.
Oh.
Yeah, these are some old school shits.
For it.
Boom.
And we're back.
There we go.
I know you're talking shit.
And
My
you're
ears have been ringing for like an hour.
Wow.
better than your nipples itching. That's a whole different episode, baby. You know what I'm talking about?
It's deep.
Britt
Rob.
said,
Yes.
"That's deep, Rob.
That's right.
That's deep."
That's deep.
Yep.
Britt, last question. Britt says, what 3 tracks would be the theme of your life?
Ooh.
3? Oh,
Damn.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Can I just pick my 3 most recent favorites that I've been listening to?
yes.
I would have to say Killing Me Slowly by Bad Wolves. I have been listening to Dope Man by NWA. Dope Man Remix by NWA. And I'm going to go only with Nicki Minaj. I guess. I have no idea.
I got it.
Hmm.
The Search by NF.
Mm.
Wither by Tech9 and Corey Taylor. And This Fire by Johnny Roy.
Damn.
All right. I'm going to go with. All right. I'm trying to remember. Kill You from Life is Peachy of Korn. I'll go with Wave of Babies by Animals Leaders.
Mm.
And then it's always tough. I'll go with.
My Name is Mud by Primus.
I haven't listened to that in a minute, actually.
Boogie Woogie Woo by Insane Clown Posse.
You know what? I have my Apple Music pulled up right now. Let's see.
Fuck the World by ICP.
Toilet by Clowncore.
Oh. You and You Alone by Code Orange.
Oh,
That's a good one. I like that one. So those are my 3.
Wrong camera. There we go.
The 3 tracks of my life. The first one, by the way, this is not a fucking cop out, all right? First one
Metallica.
would be Outlaw
That's what
Torn.
Colton would be saying.
First one would be Outlaw Torn, Metallica. The second one would be Garth Brooks. No, actually, I take it back. The second one would be Bleed by Cold.
Mm.
And the third would be The Dance by Garth Brooks.
I don't know. Cold. Bleed. I know Dance. That's a good song.
Yeah.
That's a good song. Did everybody answer that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
All right. Go Abs. What does that mean? What is that?
Avalanche.
Okay.
Go Bolts. That's
Go,
right.
Buck says go Bull. See you, Buck. I love you,
I
man.
don't know
We're
what
going to fight.
Yeah, I don't
We
know
gonna
what that
fight.
means.
We're going to fight. I'm from Tampa, but I rooted for Avs. Thank you, Jen. Jeremy's commitment drive is fantastic, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm kind of retarded.
Buck says Jeremy is the fucking shit. Agreed. Is so hot.
Alrighty.
So hot. The fact that you guys got dead silent, Britt.
Well, she
was a
loves
tough
it.
one. She
And
loves Tech 9.
See, all right. So plus 1 point for Britt. There we go. Finally, she made a point because she's been busting my balls all night. Jesus, with that woman.
She's a badass. I love her
Alright.
death.
So before we go, remind us again, who are you? And what do you do?
I'm Kai Wilson. Or Kai Wilso. And then I'm the guitarist for Our Final Feud.
Our Final Feud. Where
Our Final Feud.
where can we find your shit?
We're on Facebook, Instagram, and then we have a single out called Endorphins that we release on the podcast.
Right.
Yeah,
We
that's a
did do
badass
that.
song.
It was really good.
I love that song.
And that is on all streaming platforms.
I listen
for
to it
music.
often.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and then if you want to go on our Facebook, that has like all the links for everything. Like we have our own website. It's ourfinalfeud.com.
What? Oh my God.
Landon! Happy birthday!
Everybody.
Yes!
Fucking A,
Happy
man.
birthday, Landon!
Hell yeah.
Good call.
Good call.
Yeah, she's.
Landon,
Our producer.
we were talking
Save
about
the
you at the
shot.
beginning, Landon.
That's
You
right,
missed
buddy.
it.
That's
Yeah,
right.
we did. We gave you a shout out at the beginning.
We did.
We'll end it with a happy birthday,
Happy
Landon.
birthday, Landon.
Check out our final feud.
Kai, thanks for joining us, buddy.
And he said, "Oh, thanks, guys. You're welcome. Happy birthday."
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
and I'm gonna try and go back through and put the links in the chat,
Yeah.
so people can find you.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. If you guys haven't seen our final feud, you're fucking up. You're straight up fucking up.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're doing with your lives.
That
I
part.
really don't.
That part.
Yeah.
Check them out. Facebook, IG. Go to their website.
Yeah.
Listen to their shit. I do. So be cool like me.
And so this is
Off the Record Podcast.
Do I click it now?
yes.
We never
Wait.
we never went over this part.
No,
Wait,
we-
ready? Wait, we gotta
Oh.
hit the.
Now do I hit it?
Now you hit it.
Oh.
Later.
1, 2.